Dr. Schweitzer's legacy was huge. I take great delight in spending time in the hospital with those people whom society doesn't love, but whom I love. They have been rejected by society, but I embrace them. The hospital is my umbilical cord. It is my whole life.
Southeast of Lambaréné, down to the Congolese border in the south, lie the Mayombe and Chailloux mountain ranges, where a hilly landscape and lush vegetation have curbed human expansion. Here lies the untouched heart of the great forest. It is like a green ocean from which the odd island of human life emerges. This is one of the last refuges of the Babongo pygmies who are native to Gabon. Once nomadic, the Babongo people have now settled here and they practice subsistence farming. But their society is still structured around fishing, hunting and harvesting, all that the forest has to offer. Kombo is 33 years old. He is one of the best hunters in his village.
We have come into the forest in search of a creeper known as monai. Monai is the poison we use for hunting. But while we're in the forest, we can pick up other things. These silkworms, for example, if they're plump enough, we can take them back to the village to eat. Oh, they're only small.
Kombo, come and look at this.
The forest's very important to us because it nourishes us. We can find everything we need for survival in the forest. We're here. Let's walk around it.
It's at the base of this monai creeper that the poison is at its most powerful. But in order to reach it, Kombo is careful to walk around the plant, which can cause impotence or infertility in men who step over it.
If you have a tiny wound and you touch that, you're stuffed. There, we got enough here.
Don't leave that stick lying around.
No, I'm going to plant it in the ground. Animals come here. If one of them licks the poison off that stick, they'll die on the spot. We kill animals to eat them, not to leave them rotting in the forest. I don't like that. We're the guardians of this place. We must avoid waste in the forest. We mix the poison with crushed leaves and then apply it to the arrows. Then we go hunting with the poisoned arrows. This technique has been passed on by our ancestors. Before he died, my uncle took me into the forest to teach me how to harvest and prepare the monai. In theory, in Gabon's pygmy community, any man can prepare poison to go hunting with.
Once the poison has been prepared, it is carefully smeared onto the bamboo arrows. The poison tip is then dried over the fire so that it sticks to the wood better. The arrow's feathers, cut from a hard leaf, also come from the forest. Similarly, the rattan string and the arc are made from hardwood that bends in the heat. Barely 60 centimeters long, it is adapted to suit the height of the pygmy hunters and deadly from a short distance. For those Babongo people who can afford it, guns and cartridges have replaced poison and arrows. But hunting with a bow and arrow still features in any major event in the village. Shut away in this hut, Kombo's wife Marceline is living with her mother. In Babongo tradition, the women go into seclusion with their baby immediately after giving birth, and only emerge 2 or 3 months later, once they have totally recovered. Marceline and her baby are due to come out tomorrow. It is a rite of passage which will be duly celebrated in the tiny village of Chibonga.
Tomorrow's ceremony will allow my child to be safe when he comes out. It will prevent him from falling ill, and it will protect us all in the village.
This child had a twin brother who died at birth. That makes him all the more special in the eyes of the Babongo community.
Twins are rare here. The village rejoices when they are born, because it means the spirits have blessed the village. I lost one of my twins, but it's still a blessing. This child means the spirits will protect us.
We're well into the dry season, and the rivers have dried up. The animals have moved away, and this season it's very hard to find any game. In the rainy season, we'll leave the village and set up a temporary camp here, so we can gather nuts and go hunting. We'll stay here for 2 or 3 months, and then we'll return to the village once we've killed enough game to see us through the dry season. We need a lot of meat to share amongst all those people who don't hunt. A monkey. A monkey. Listen. Monkey. I shot the monkey, and it ran over there. It's between the branches and the creepers. It stopped. It's still hanging up there.
It's dead.
Yeah, I think it's dead.
The poison, which acts instantly once it gets into the bloodstream, has killed the prey in less than a minute. It is a mustached guenon, a common species which is not endangered. Kombo has shot a master stroke, with the arrow landing between its eyes.
Yeah, it's very important for the village to have skillful hunters, because the game is shared amongst the whole community. A hunter can't eat alone because that would frustrate the others. And then when they kill something, they won't share it either. That would mean the end of harmony in the Babongo community.
A great blue tobacco, another common species in the tropical forest. It's been a good day's hunting. The whole community will benefit. The sun is setting over Chibonga. Tonight, Kombo's wife and son will come out of seclusion. The village has gathered to celebrate the event.
Kombo, here is your wife and child. Keep them safe. The spirits will protect you.
Their geographic isolation and their inherited knowledge of their forest homeland have allowed the Babongo pygmies to carry on their traditions on the margins of the modern world. But the modern world is catching up with them. A few hours' drive away, trucks and chainsaws are hard at work. Today, 80% of Gabon is exploited for the wood industry, and each new road carved out of the forest opens up a new access route for poachers. In response to these threats to the environment, the Gabonese government gave 11% of the land the status of sanctuary in 2002. There are 13 national parks scattered across the country which serve as a refuge for the local flora and fauna. Luongo National Park in the southwest of the country is perhaps the most emblematic of the Gabonese national parks. – 1,500 square kilometers of beaches, lagoons, mangrove swamps and forest have earned Luongo the nickname of the last African Eden.